Peace, family. Can I talk about completion real quick? How many of y'all remember back in the day when we used to have that song that used to say, without you, girl, my life is incomplete? How many of y'all remember the Neo song? They used to say, hey, I'm a movement all by myself, but with you, you make me better. Completion is about realizing that the world is bigger than you. Completion is about realizing that there may be things that make you happy, but the things that give you joy is bigger than you. Sometimes you have to look outside of yourself in order to be complete. Like you have to be content with yourself and who you are, right? But then it makes you complete when you realize that you are part of a bigger picture into the universe, that you have your own unique skills, talents, admirations, capabilities, and skill sets that the universe needs. And as you go to give what the universe needs, that's part of what makes you feel complete, right? So tell me this, it's no mistake that I'm on Facebook and I see a good friend of mine named Sadiq on there with a hat and a shirt. And it stood out to me. And I said, brother, what is this? And he said, it's a clothing brand by a good brother who's someone like you. And I thought that I should support him. And I said, okay, tell me, what does this mean? So the brother himself inboxed me and told me that the clothing brand that he created, Camil, he took two parts of his name and he put them together. And the idea of the clothing brand was to represent completion. And I said, man, I was just thinking on this. I was just thinking on the factor of the importance of completion. And here it is, I get the opportunity to represent it in a wearable fashion. And if you look at this shirt, it feels like it's premium quality fabric. It's not crooked, and it has a meaning. And I think the more we can all focus on creating meaning, the more complete it makes us as people. Give meaning to your name. See, a good name will always be favored over riches. So hear me out. Back in 2018, I was making one of the biggest comebacks in my life. People who knew me, they knew it was gonna come up. They knew it was a comeback. People who didn't know me would have thought that I've been always living like that. I had nice cars, had some nice designer fabrics, but I still felt a little bit incomplete because my family structure wasn't how I needed it to be. And I said, you know what? I gotta give up these riches to get my name, because it's my name that offers me completion. That's what I did, family. I gave up the riches for my name, because my name is what offered me completion. Because behind my name, I really stood for family. I stood for building. I stood for, the laws of nature. I stood for discipline. I stood for collaboration. Now the riches could not hold that same weight. Because you can see anybody in a nice vehicle, and that doesn't mean that they're disciplined. That doesn't mean that they're a collaborator. That doesn't mean that they are a giver to life. That doesn't mean that they are a provider, a protector, a preparer. You can see anybody with flashy jewelry, and you don't know who they are. You don't know if that's what's making them depleted or completed. But a name will be remembered far greater than the riches. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Listen to this. Bill Gates. Do you see the flashiness? You don't. No one is calling them rich, but everyone knows that they're wealthy. They know them by the names that they have created for themselves. A good name is favored more than riches. Follow and love more than riches and gold, more than silver and gold. Our business, as you know it today, is the exchange of when I gave up the riches for the name. I knew that the name had to be backed by something that the riches just could not provide on its own. So as I wear this shirt today, it is to represent completion. Not that I am already completed, but that's the journey and a movement in a direction that I'm giving all of my attention to. So I'm going to wear this with intentions of having in mind the law of completion. And if this means anything to you, let me know, because I want to provide to you the information of the gentleman who you can support and buy a shirt, a hat, some sweats to show how you identify with what completion means to you. Peace.